Hi guys, how you doing? Senior Gaming here, and in today's episode I'm bringing you Valor Legends and Abyss Battlefield. So this mini event actually occurs every 3 days and lasts for 3 days, and this is where we can get a beautiful rewards of the runes itself. So in order to access it, we go in from our idle screen into a wild field, then into a land of departure, and we skip in Magic Expedition. I have actually covered that in a separate video. If you haven't seen it, check the card or in the description below. Today we focus on Abyss Battlefield. Alright then. So first thing from this screen, before we actually jump into fight itself, is just worth noting that you're gonna be assigned in a team, and the team you're gonna be assigned with and compete against is based on your level. So basically that's gonna be your account level rather than your individual hero level. So currently I'm level 180, and this is where I'm gonna compete with other players on that level. What we actually want to do is obviously battle this ancient tyrant, and then this tyrant actually got infinite amount of HP, so we just go in there, try to deal as much damage as possible. And as mentioned, in our return, then we're gonna get additional resource which can be then exchanged into a powerful runes. So I'm gonna actually put a separate video about runes and discuss that in a more details, but today we're gonna focus just on that event itself. What also worth noting here, we actually got a battle bonus, so that's what you want to check every single day. As mentioned, this event actually runs for 3 days, and every single day you come in there will be a different bonus we want to pay attention. So today ideally we would like to hire or go with a selection of assassins to increase our damage output. But the reason I said hire or go with, because I'm still, I believe, in sort of advanced stage. I do not have massive variety of assassins to choose from. My main team actually is built on 2, but there is more characters you can choose for these battles than ordinary 5 for this matter. So we're gonna head over into a hire, and from here obviously you want to hire out your heroes. So I'm gonna hire my hero, which is the strongest, and actually it's assassin for that matter, and then we want to hire out somebody from our friends. So we currently see there is a 235,000, and then we've got another archer here. So I know this is a assassin, and plus 15 damage, there will be no brainer. I'm gonna hire just right here. Right, so we've got 2 challenges. We're gonna head over into challenge in a second, and what we're actually gonna do here is obviously try to complete the most damage output, and then we actually got a chance just to sweep it quickly for more rewards, and then you got a chance to purchase additional 2 chances for gems. So we're gonna compete obviously with the tyrant itself, and you need to bear in mind there are certain skills we're gonna go against, and so on and so on. But ideally, my advice here is just go for, if you got any powerful healers, go for. If you got any damage dealers, that's definitely something you want to focus. Obviously, survivability will be as well key element. You don't want to have a massive damage output, but be a glass cannon where you're gonna die quickly. But the damage of the tyrant itself will scale up as we're gonna go along. So obviously you need to find a right balance. But you'll see the hired assassin I got now will completely outperform my heroes. So let's just see how that will work in practice. So let's head over to challenge. And as mentioned, now you can now add more and more heroes at your disposal. So actually I'm gonna exchange this one. And the amount of dispatch heroes as well will increase. If you just start in a game, you can go with 6, then as you're gonna progress further and further, you can add 7 and 8. But I'm currently on the maximum level, so we're gonna go ahead and challenge the tyrant. Okay, so obviously from this screen, as mentioned earlier, the tyrant itself will start using the skills randomly. There is 4 skills we're going against. Therefore, as mentioned, if you got a chance of having a healer in your team, then by all means. And then obviously what we need to do here is just refilling this bar with the damage, and the further we go, the more chests we will unlock. And then obviously the further level we're gonna achieve, this is where we're gonna more compete against other players, and this is where we're gonna get a end game results in runes and other precious rewards. So basically we got a only minute and 30 to deal as much damage as possible, and as mentioned earlier, I usually go and sweep. So if you felt for some reason that you could try a different team or the damage was not sufficient enough, then you can give another shot, but for time being I just find it as first attempt is pretty much as far as I'm gonna get, and pretty much I'm using sweep just to scoop these rewards as quick as possible. As mentioned earlier, you can clearly see that a hired assassin completely outperform all my heroes for now, but it's obviously this level difference. Currently my strongest assassin is on level 211 and the hired one is 240. So that's pretty much the whole essence of it. Obviously you want to go ahead here, pay attention to a bonus for this particular day, build up your team as strong as possible and deal a lot of damage to collect these massive rewards when it comes to powerful runs. Okay, we've got remaining few seconds on the clock and we managed to get actually to a level 17 chest. Okay, and the challenge ends here, and obviously you've got a view of all the rewards. So we actually get few runes itself, we got some gear, gems, obviously experience here, and an abyss token, which is currency to buy these powerful runes as well. And we can go back and try it again, but as I mentioned earlier, we're gonna sweep. So pretty much what we're doing is just battling a tyrant again, and then make sure you spend the gems for further sweeps. I definitely recommend you spend these 300 gems in total to get even more and more rewards. Okay, so now we're heading back, and this is pretty much what you see. So currently I have managed to get a rank 31, so you can clearly see here, obviously we got our server ranking, and then what we're gonna get. So currently I am here on team ranking, so that's where I am. I'm gonna get a 1500 of tokens, additional 600 gems, and so on and so on. So that will be it, guys. A very short and simple guide. Make sure you hit your tyrant every 3 days, but you also visit that every single day for these 2 attempts and 2 purchases out of gems, and farm these powerful runes, as this is gonna be something which definitely gonna boost your overall damage output for your team. Alright then, thank you very much for watching. As always, I will see you next time.